So today's concept that I would be teaching is decorator. So if I simply type ask Google what is decorator in Python, let's see what definition it gives. So here you can see decorator provide a simple syntax for calling higher order function. By definition, decorator is a function that takes another function and extends the behavior of later function without explicitly modifying. Maybe the whatever definition that Google gives may be difficult for you to understand. Correct? So let me explain what is decorator in simple words, and then if you come back and read this definition, you will feel this definition easy and you will understand the definition. So what is decorator is it will take a function as a parameter. What is decorator? It does tell me it will take function as a parameter. Okay, and that is one thing, and without explicitly you changing that function, without explicitly changing the function, it alters it. So how? Let me explain. See, we have a function func. Okay, and when I am calling this function func, I am passing a string hello. What am I passing?
Hello.
Hello is what I am passing. And then when you call this function hello, I mean when you call the function this one func, you passed hello. Now hello is stored in string. Hello is stored in string. Now inside this function you have a function called wrapper. Whenever you call this function, the inside wrapper function will get executed. And now what is happening? What it will print when you run this code is, it will first print started, then it will print a string, which what is string? Hello. Because whatever you passed hello is stored in string, and then it will print ended. You understood?
Yes.
So if I run this program, please concentrate. What happens now is it prints started. Oh, what is it printing? Interesting. When you're calling a function, this wrapper class is returning a function, correct? If you tell return wrapper, then what is that it returns? This function func as a function wrapper, and it is returning that wrapper, that is the object, correct? This entire thing. So it is giving
Yes.
the object. Now if you want to print the value of the object, then this return wrapper is a function. Whatever it passed, it is stored in x. So x is a function again. X is a function again. That's what it is printing. So you have to call that x. X is a function, right? So you need to call that x. That is what we have done here. Now when you call x function, because when you call func function and passed hello, that hello was stored in string. And this internally is calling wrapper class. Correct? And then it is displaying started and hello and ended. Correct? Started, hello
Hello.
and ended.
Yes.
So it printed started, hello and ended. Then you are telling return wrapper. Then you are telling what? Return wrapper. So what this wrapper is, it is a function that it is returning. Wrapper is a function, right? So it is returning the function. So if you tell whatever it returns, where is that function called? Here. here is where the function call. So whatever this function returns is wrapper, so that is stored in x. So x, if you try to display, it will display this function object, because that the if you want to print the value of x, then of course you need to call that function. That is where you're calling x and opening and closing round brackets, and that is when it prints started, hello, ended. You understood, Bjart?
Yes.
Very good. So now let me take a next example. This example will make the concept more clear for you. See now, I have a function func. Now, whatever a parameter, when you're calling this function, whatever you're passing, no, that whatever you pass is stored in variable f here. Now, we have a wrapper class. Now, what is happening? Let us understand. Inside this, we have one more function called fun1. Function 1. I will call it as function 1. And it is printing in function 1. And I have another function called function 2. Now, whenever I'm calling this function func, the main function, I am passing this func1, function 1. So when you pass func function 1, this f variable will store what? This f variable will store function 1. F variable will store what? Function 1. F variable will store function 1. Then again, when you are inside this function 1, you have told started, print started, so it prints started. Then what is f? What is stored in f? Function 1, because you called function 1, no? So what is stored in f?
Function 1.
So now what is f open round brackets means? It is nothing but, I'll just put it like, oh my bad, 1 second, control Z. So what is this is nothing but, it is nothing but func1, correct? This is nothing but func1, correct? Now
Yes.
func1 means you're calling function 1. So where will it go? It comes here. And what is inside this? In func1, that is what it displays. Are you actually altering this wrapper function? No. But when you call function like this function, and when you are calling, when you execute this, whatever it returns is stored in func1, and you need to call func1, then you will be getting output as started in function 1 ended, correct? Then when you are calling function, and what are you passing second time? func2. This time this will be what? func2. Then what will be the output? Started, it is calling func2, so in function 2. And then what it will print? Ended, correct? So did you get this? First time it printed started in function 1 and ended. Second time started in function 2 ended. You are not altering the wrapper class which is inside the function, right? You are just passing but explicitly it is getting altered. That is the concept of decorators. Okay, so we will further see how we can actually we can actually replace this entire line. Okay, so we will further see how we can actually we can actually replace this entire line, you know, this entire thing, whatever you're telling, this entire thing, what func, and in the bracket func1 you're passing, and that is what stored in func1. You can replace it just by using this decorator syntax. So what is this decorator syntax is, you can just tell this function 1 is a function where where it will be passed as a parameter to this function func, this one. So if you write at the rate func, this means that the function 1 is passed as a parameter to the function. It is same as writing this line. Don't you think this became so simple? So that directly you can call func1. No need to write these lines.
Okay.
Okay. So the next concept that I would be explaining is arcs and quarks. So what is that? We will understand that. So today's whatever concept that I explained you about decorator, is it clear for you?
Mhm.
Today's class, what I explained decorator, I hope it is clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. One